What if I told you that you're already intertwined with everything you desire, but haven't yet discovered the means to harness it? Intriguing, isn't it? But here's the real kicker. What if the secret to mastering your entire reality isn't about working harder, manifesting harder, or even thinking more positively, but instead understanding a bizarre, mind-bending principle from quantum physics that literally says two things, no matter how far apart, are always connected. Now ask yourself, if subatomic particles can be linked across galaxies, could your thoughts, your energy, and even your hidden potential be linked to something much bigger than you? Could mastering this one principle actually give you the ability to shift your reality at will? And if so, why hasn't anyone told you how to use it? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you won't just understand quantum entanglement, you'll know how to use it. So what is quantum entanglement? All right, let's strip it all the way back. At its core, quantum entanglement is one of the strangest, most fascinating discoveries in modern science. Imagine this: two tiny particles, let's say electrons, are created together, and somehow they become linked in such a deep way that they're no longer two separate things. They're now a pair, no matter how far apart you place them. Now here's the mind-blowing part. No matter how much distance exists between them, whether they're a few inches apart or light years apart, when something happens to one, the other instantly responds. Instantly. Faster than the speed of light. No wires, no signal, no delay. It's as if they share information through an invisible, faster than physical connection. Einstein himself thought this was too bizarre to be real. He famously called it spooky action at a distance. But here's the thing. It's not a theory anymore. It's been proven again and again through rigorous experiments. So, why does this matter to you? Well, here's where the real gold is hiding. You, me, the screen you're watching this on, the air around you, it's all made up of energy. Tiny particles, vibrating at different frequencies, forming what looks and feels like solid matter. But at the quantum level, nothing is truly solid. Everything is energy. And more importantly, everything is connected. If particles can be entangled, why not people? Why not thoughts? Why not energy itself? This isn't just theoretical fluff. It's the blueprint of reality. The same rules that govern those subatomic particles govern everything in existence, including you. So here's the question. What happens if you learn to consciously interact with this entangled field? The answer? You gain the ability to influence your reality, shift outcomes, and tap into energy reservoirs you didn't even know existed. Let me break this down even further. Let's take a quick detour to one of the most famous experiments in physics, the double-slit experiment. Here's how it works. Scientists fired particles, like electrons, at a barrier with two slits. Behind the barrier, there's a screen that records where the particles land. Simple, right? Now, when no one observes the particles, they behave like waves. They pass through both slits at once, creating a ripple pattern on the screen. Like magic. But the moment a scientist observes them, the particles change behavior. They stop acting like waves and behave like solid particles, going through one slit or the other. Just the act of observing collapses infinite possibilities into a single outcome. Let that sink in for a moment. Your attention, your awareness, your observation changes the outcome. You are not a passive observer of life. You are an active participant shaping it with your focus and energy. You might be thinking, okay, that's cool science, but how does it tie into my subconscious and my personal reality? Here's how. Your subconscious mind is like the operating system running in the background 24/7. It stores every belief, every fear, every limitation, every story you've ever absorbed. Most of the time, it's running on autopilot without you even realizing. But here's the kicker. Every subconscious thought is energy. Every belief you hold is a signal being sent out into that entangled field. If your subconscious is filled with doubt, fear, or unworthiness, those signals are influencing your reality. Just like the observer in the double-slit experiment collapses waves into particles. You're constantly shaping your world based on the subconscious patterns you're not even aware of. So if you want to shift your external world, you must first shift the internal one. Let's simplify even more. Think of yourself like a radio. You're always transmitting a frequency. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs send out signals. Quantum entanglement suggests that your signals don't stay isolated. They interact with the entire entangled field around you, pulling in experiences, opportunities, and outcomes that match your frequency. This is why people talk about manifestation and law of attraction. But few understand the science behind it. is not about magic, it's about matching frequencies. If you're broadcasting fear, scarcity, or negativity, guess what you attract back? But if you learn to raise your vibration, broadcast confidence, gratitude, abundance, you start pulling in realities aligned with those energies. Remember what I mentioned earlier? Quantum physicist John Wheeler said, "We live in a participatory universe." Translation? Reality doesn't exist independently, waiting for you to stumble upon it. Reality responds to you. Every thought, every emotion, every decision feeds into the entangled network of possibilities. You're participating in the act of creation every single moment, whether you realize it or not. So here's the million-dollar question. Are you participating consciously or unconsciously? Here's something fascinating. The concept of quantum entanglement might feel cutting edge, but the idea of interconnectedness has been around for thousands of years. Ancient spiritual teachings, from Buddhism to Hinduism, even indigenous beliefs, all spoke of oneness. They taught that everything in the universe is connected, that there is no separation between you and the cosmos. Fast forward to today, and quantum physics is validating what mystics have known all along. There's an invisible thread weaving us all together. You are not separate, you are not small. You're part of a vast, energetic web that responds to your inner world. So how do you master this entanglement and unlock your hidden energy? Here's where the practical steps come in. The first step is becoming aware of what's running on autopilot in your subconscious. What stories are you telling yourself? Are you constantly worrying, doubting yourself, fearing failure? Remember, your observation collapses possibilities. If you keep focusing on lack, you collapse more lack. Start observing without judgment, just notice. That alone weakens the old patterns. Once you're aware, you can consciously reprogram. How? Use affirmations, visualization, meditation, tools proven to rewrite subconscious beliefs. Imagine your desired reality vividly. Feel it. Speak as if it's already happening. You're not just daydreaming. You're sending out new signals to the entangled field, tuning your frequency to match the reality you want. Here's a secret most people miss. It's not enough to think positive thoughts. You have to feel the energy of what you want as if it's already yours. Emotions are the language of the subconscious. Gratitude, joy, excitement. These feelings amplify your signal and magnetize similar frequencies back to you. Quantum potential exists in the present moment, not the past or future. Every time you anchor yourself in the now, through breathwork, mindfulness, or meditation, you access the field of infinite possibility. This is where you plant seeds of new realities. Here's the truth. You don't need to get anything from outside of you. You're already entangled with the life you want. The connection is there. The only thing standing between you and it is the energy you're transmitting right now. Once you master the principles of entanglement, not just intellectually, but experientially, you realize you are the observer. You are the signal. You are the creator. Your subconscious holds the key. And when you unlock it, reality bends in ways you never thought possible. So now you know, you're not just floating aimlessly through life. You're literally entangled with the universe, shaping reality moment by moment. Imagine what you could do if you stayed conscious of that power every single day. But don't stop here. If this video opened your mind, I've got even more waiting for you. Check out my other videos on manifesting, energy alignment, and unlocking your subconscious. I'll link them right here and in the description. And hey, if you found value in today's video, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe. It helps the channel grow and it keeps this knowledge flowing to more people like you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.